Welcome from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in Queens, New York. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Chicago White Sox going up against the New York Mets. All right, first pitch coming up. Gleyber Torres steps to the plate for the White Sox. McClain making his first start of the year. He's a former National League Cy Young Award winner.
Ball two.
Inside, just missed. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone.
Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump, and at the plate he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Set down on strikes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. And up next for Chicago, Munetaka Murakami. Tap back to the mound. Slinging it to first in time.
Batting fourth, shortstop Colton Montgomery.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No play. That's an infield single.
Batting fifth,
So Buxton gets a chance to hit now. Byron Buxton, former second overall pick back in 2012, right after Carlos Correa became the first pick in that draft. Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. But the White Sox get one on a homer. Harold Meyer up now for the Mets. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen.
When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
And now it's going to be Masataka Yoshida. 1-2. And that skips into dirt.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Right side. Torres fires over to first. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. That one fouled off. 2 runs across in the inning here on opening day. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a good eye there.
Outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
This one in the air, center field. Buxton in and to his right, out number 2. And now the center fielder. That's in there. That's strike 2. That one ripped. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Man at second. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. At the plate, Brett Baty. The 2-2. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. A 2-run homer. It's their second home run of the inning. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Four hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Move over to first, trying to keep it close.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Here's Juan Soto, runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike, and that's a stolen base, not even close.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back here at Citi Field, we move ahead to the top of the second now.
Early in this ball game, down by 4 runs, you've got to try to get a run back, and just look at taking at least one an inning. Before you know it, you'll be tied up.
The 2-1. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And now the count is full, and another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one drilled left field, and foul ball. And he saw 8 pitches before earning the walk. Really professional AB.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Next to hit, Miguel Vargas. Man at first, one away. Got him swinging for the K. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Ball outside. Throw to second. Out there. And that. Back here in Queens, here's the Mets leadoff man, Harold Meyer. No question about this one. It's out of here.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there. That's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
This one smoked on its way out of here.
Back-to-back homers, always a special.
Masataka Yoshida up now for the Mets. This ball's chopped on the ground. Whips it to first. That's one out, the bottom of the second. That misses the zone. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
Yeah, a foul ball. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Now here is number 9, Buxton, moving under it. And there's 2 away.
Ball 2.
2 gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Out to center. Buxton has a beat on it. And that will end the inning. They explode with 3 solo homers in the inning. Back here at Citi Field, top half of the 3rd inning, Luke Raley steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
The 1-1. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Got him. That's out number 2.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that
swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side. Back here in Queens, this lineup has been going off today. 5 homers so far as we take a look at the spray chart.
And Boog, it's been a fun time in the right field bleachers with all those balls heading out that direction. Seems like a good day to be a lefty slugger. Look out, that ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
In the air, left field. Antonacci on the move. And there's 2 down. Juan Soto now. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. Stays alive. Here's a 1-2. High fly ball, right field. Nimmo on his way over. And that ends the inning. Back here in Queens, on to the 4th, Munetaka Murakami steps to the plate for the White Sox.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Check swing. He held up. Ball 2. That clips the inside corner for a strike. The White Sox with a lot of ground to make up here on opening day. This one in the air, center field. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Byron Buxton. That one fouled off. 2-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Ripped to third. And that is the inning. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. Here's a 1-1. On the ground, right side. Nice grab. Over to first. And they get the out. Masataka Yoshida up now for the Mets. The Mets up big in this one. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Next offering upstairs. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. Ball to strike. Oh, great stop. They get one. Nicely done for the out. It's the Mets. Back here at Citi Field. We go to the top of the fifth. Kyle Teel steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that one's a little bit low. And it's they've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. On the ground. Fires over to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. The 1-1.
Ball.
The White Sox with a lot of ground to make up here on opening day. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Strikeout number 8. Miguel Vargas digs in now. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that is that. It's the Mets. Back here in Queens, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Number 9 getting ready to hit. The 1-1. Out there to center. Brings it in. One down. The Mets up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. That one misses, and that's ball 3. And that one is inside, and it's ball 4.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
1-1 now.
Ball, that's out.
To the right side, and it's through for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Now here is Phil Hurl in the air on the infield.
Infield fly rule, batter's
out.
out.
Fly is called. Tag out at second. It's a double play. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game. Luke Raley steps to the plate for the White Sox. Just off the inside edge. That's in for a strike at 95. And a full count now. Tap foul at the plate. Just missing there. 2-2.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. On the ground to third. There's one. A sensational double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Right fielder,
Here's Brandon Nimmo. 2 down, nobody on. And that is out of play.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Hey!
Struck him out looking. It's the bottom of the 6th. Here's some real power at the plate. Juan Soto. What a stop to first. And it beats him. What a play. Out to short. Montgomery throws to first. 2 away. Here's Francisco Lindor. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dip.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended.
That is the inning. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
And here comes the
For the Mets, number 78, Zach
hard
Maxwell.
ground ball, base knock. And they have their first hit since the 1st inning. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And up next for Chicago, Byron Buxton. 2 down, nobody on. And they'll do it again. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Outside ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one carrying. And that ball is gone.
High velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight.
Manager out of the
For the Mets,
base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the top half of inning number 7. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Ball, that's low.
And that one
Nope,
missing
that's
inside a sharp slider. High fly ball down the left field line. That's back. That one is gone.
His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
The 1-2. Got him looking. Out number 3. New pitcher for the White Sox, Matt Swanson.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
The 1-1. And a foul ball. Got him. 1 gone here.
up next for the Mets, center fielder.
Here's the center fielder. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. 2 down. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Antonacci settles under this one, and that is that. Nothing doing for the Mets, but they still lead it by a count of 8-4. Back here at Citi Field, we're at the top of the 8th. Luke Raley steps to the plate for the White Sox.
There you go.
1-1, check swing, appeal down to third, and he won around. Ruled a swing. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 1-2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning. And here comes the Mets.
For the Mets, number 13, Edwin Diaz.
That one is absolutely belted. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. Now the number 2 hitter, Brandon Nimmo. That one catches the zone. 1-2. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of them.
Now fly ball to right center. Should have this one. He makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. He scores on the sac fly. It's 8-5.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. Gone. He doinks it off the foul pole. And they cut into the deficit. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Got him swinging. That's out number 3. Adrian Morejon taking over on the mound.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And next for the Mets, Brett Baty. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first. In time.
Oh.
Got him. Morejon, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a slider, a changeup, a cutter, and he works in a 4-seamer. This one in the air center field. And there's 2 away. Here's Juan Soto. Two down, nobody on. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two now. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. That one almost got him. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Payoff pitch, and it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone, really making them work out there.
Up the middle. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Back here in Queens, now it's the White Sox catcher, Kyle Teel. And here comes the Mets manager. Quinn Coronado comes out trying to close it out. A chance at his first save of the year. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Nice grab. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
That one keeps the outside corner, and it's 1-2. Popped up. Baden settles under it. And that quickly 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. Digging in, Miguel Vargas. Coronado is just 1 strike away. Bouncer to second. And that one handled. On to first. Ball game. And the Mets take the season opener and move to 1-0. Welcome from the home of the New York Mets, Citi Field in Queens. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago White Sox going up against the New York Mets. Joined by my partner, Chris. All right. 1 down. Harold Meyer, the next to hit. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Lindor the move. Pitch misses.
No, he did.
Save.
Yeah, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can stripe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Man at second. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
In the air, right field. Nimmo settles underneath it. Takes it in for the out. One gone, runner at first. Miguel Vargas getting ready to hit. The 2-2 now. Ground ball left side. Baden feeds to second. Out there. Throws in the dirt, but he scoops it. And a double play ends the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Down to the bottom of the second. No score. Runner at first with 2 away. At the plate, Harold Meyer. He's 0 for 1.
Whoa.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Antonacci settles underneath it. And that will end the inning. One hit in the inning, a solo homer. 3 innings complete. It's the Mets 1. So up next for New York, Harold Meyer. He has, as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
that's right. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
That one catches the corner for a strike. On the ground. Slings to first. That ends the inning. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. He will score and they take the lead. Now the tag at second. So up next for New York, Harold Meyer. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-1. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Makes the turn. He's digging for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Up the middle, Torres. They get the force as they pass up the chance at the double play. Here's the catcher, Kyle Teel. One strike away. Base hit into the outfield. Coming home. In comes the run from second. The tag, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
4-3 our final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
king is a hitter. Yeah.
From 41 Seaver Way, welcome to the home of the New York Mets. This is Citi Field, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago White Sox going up against the New York Mets. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Singy, one of the stories in this one is a highly anticipated Major League debut, and all eyes will be on him as he gets the start on the mound.
I love watching pitching debuts at this level because there's no waiting around to see the rookie in action. You get thrown right into the deep end of the Major League pool. He's center stage from the first inning on. So, like you said, Boog, there's no hiding at all. There's a ton of excitement about this kid's future, and he's about to face the best lineup of his life. So I'm excited to see how he attacks it.
Into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game.
Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Munetaka Murakami, the next to hit. And it's second. Swing and a miss. That is strike two. In the air, left side. Reaching down and makes the grab. Tag out at third, and that's a double play. Buxton launched a homer in his most recent game. In the air on the infield, Meyer. And that is that. Here's Francisco Lindor. He's a guy who does it all. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Miguel Vargas. That's in there, and it's 1-2. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And that's way high. It's 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Not close with that one. And the count is filled up. Making his debut here in April. Chris, I think we have to assume that means they see him as an important piece for their pitching staff this year.
I think so. I mean, they wouldn't have him here if they didn't feel he was ready to pitch at this level. And this is a great chance for him to prove himself.
Swings through that one out in front that time. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him swinging. 2 down, bases empty. Here is Gleyber Torres. And that skips in the dirt. Second inning here, no score. Strike on the inside corner. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The high heat, too much. Back here in Queens. Ow! Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. One away. And now the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. Outside with a breaking ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
The kick, the 3-2. Line drive, and that's a fair ball. So a man aboard now with one away.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
To second, pulls him off the bag.
No, he's safe.
He beats the throw. A tough play, and now there are runners at first and second. First and second, one out. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 on, 2 outs.
Good
That's
spot
outside.
for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
That's ball 2.
Two down, nobody on.
There you
Check
go.
swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. Didn't go. And a payoff pitch. Struck him out without a swing. He's notched 4 strikes. Back here it's
You're out.
line drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. So up next for Chicago, Sam Antonacci. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1 and 2.
The guy at the
Outside,
plate
that's a
could
ball.
recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception.
Burrell over to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. 1 out and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Out number 2. Singy, it feels like we're approaching decision time for this coaching staff with the rookie on the mound.
Yeah, they've got him for a few runs so far, and
Nope,
the
that's
pitch
off the
count's
plate.
starting
Ball
to get
2.
up there a little bit. So coaching staff at least looking to come up with a plan, if not coming out to the mound soon. So probably not the outing he was dreaming of, but he's done some good things in this one.
Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. Still one challenge left for them. Fires it to the plate, and he's out. Down, and that is. Back here at the ballpark, let's check. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Colson Montgomery. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Not in time.
he's in
He's
there.
safe.
Tough play and a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
1 down. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Brandon Nimmo getting ready to hit. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like
Ball
working
4.
inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away.
That's a ball.
Did a nice job right there.
First and second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swings through that. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit. Montgomery on his horse around third. 1 runs in. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third. Here's a big power threat. Miguel Vargas. Manager out of the.
For the Mets, number 62.
2 on, 2 outs. Out towards right center field. Bench on his way over. And that's the 3rd out. Back here.
You're out.
Runner at first with 2 away. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. Whips it across. And the lefty reliever does his job. Back here at Citi Field. Well, we go bottom 6. Juan Soto up now for the Mets. On the ground, Torres. The throw to first. One away, bottom of the sixth. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And they tie it up. It's 4-4.
They put a good swing on it, but the box score might want to credit the win for that home run.
Now here is number 9. Throw to first in time. Tied at 4. Breaking ball, and that got him. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Cleveland Hubbard. Hit in the air, center field. And the inning is over. We go to the
3.
go-ahead run on base. Here's Byron Buxton. And that
Whoa,
one is
that's down.
downstairs. 2-1. Just
Ball
missed.
3.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And hitters count.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big...
Here comes the White Sox with the go-ahead run standing at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Soto has a beat on it, and that's the third out. Grant Taylor gets the call from the pen. He's making his second appearance of the season. And a swing and a miss.
That was straight queso right there.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Handles, throws to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Carson Bench. Tied at 4. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Here's a 1-2. Line drive, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. Breaking ball misses down and away.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Outside low. 3-1 now.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think
runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike.
Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Payoff pitch. Left field. He's got it. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. There's a line drive to left field. Pulls up on it. Base hit. The throw home. But it's offline. He will score. And it's now 5-4. That one misses. Ball 2. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. On the warning track. And hauls it in. Back here in Queens. We're at the top of the 8th. Sam Antonacci. There's a swing and a drive. Out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
This one chopped up the middle. tosses to first. First out in the top of the 8th. Tristan Peters steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Soto on the move. 2 away. 2 down, nobody on. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And a swing and a miss, and that'll do it. But this clutch home run gets us even again.
For the White Sox.
White Sox going with a new arm, Adrian Morejon. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. The leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard. Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets. Oh, great stop. The feed for 1. And 2.
You're out.
A play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a foul ball. Pop dump. Montgomery settles underneath it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. And it'll get started with a pinch hitter, Kyle Teel.
And he's just looking to get something going any way he can here, trying to untie this ball game.
Popped up. Pearl settles underneath it. 1 up, 1 down. Brandon Nimmo steps to the plate for the White Sox. Now a blast to left center. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. And they've rallied from 3 back. It's 6-5.
Nothing better than hitting a home run to put your team out in front. He's enjoying a fun trip around the bases.
And here comes the
For the Mets, number 78.
that one in triple digits. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. In the air, left field, and that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Got him. 2 away down.
I'll see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
That misses the zone. Full count now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Jhoan Duran. A chance at his first save of the year. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. 1 away. Brett Baty up now for the Mets. Looking to get the tying run on base. On the inside corner for a strike. Oh, he gloves it. Throws from his knees. And very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Mets, right fielder, Carson
Duran
Fish.
looking for his first save of the year. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it.
Foul tip, strike 3. And that is the ball game.